Hey, look. Fair warning, this one is not easy. This tutorial might end up being really long. But I think you'll be able to figure it out through much frustration, but, you got it. I believe in you. Let's start out with the tuning. I play it on a bass. If you're playing it on a guitar, you won't use a capo. Instead, you'll just tune the strings. This is ascending, so starting with the lowest string. C sharp, F, C sharp, G sharp. I don't have the top two strings that you'll have on a guitar. You could tune them to C sharp, and then the highest string you could tune to an F. That might work. You could play around with that too, or ask me to play around with it. I could do that as well. Okay. So the main riff. If you're playing with a pick, you could strum all that. I don't know what you're planning on doing, but if you're playing with a pick, you could do. If you're playing fingers, here's what I'm playing. All the open strings, this is the third, or we'll do second. Like this is first string, second string, third string, fourth string. I pluck all of them. Da-ba-doo-doo-da. Da-da-doo-da. You don't have to do it all exactly, right? So that's the 7th fret of the 4th string to the 4th fret, and then I let it go. So that sounds like, and then this is the 2nd fret to the 4th fret. So you could play. And then I play this descending line. This is the 3rd string. 0, 2, 0, and then the 2nd string, 0, 3, 0. Then I do this. Don't do that. It's kind of impossible on an electric guitar, and it's fucking hard enough to do on bass, so don't bother with that. So you have the timing of this in your head already, but I don't know if you know that it's a bar of 8 and then a bar of 7 is the easiest way to think of it. The section's kind of in like 15/8 because I'm a fucking nerd. But it goes like this. Seven, 1. We miss a beat there. Instead of playing again, we play. I don't know a better way to explain that. But you've heard the song enough. So then that happens twice. And then there's a little break, and then we go to the B section. The B section is going whoop your ass. Damn, this is a long video. I might have to email this to you. I play the 2nd fret of the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. And then the 4th fret of just the 4th string. You're going to really have to figure out what you're going to do about the 2 high strings on the guitar. Just try to not play them as much as possible. If it's your guitar and this is the only thing you want to play for a while, you could take them off and then put them back on. That's to your discretion. I wouldn't do that, but anyway, 2nd fret on these 3 strings, and then 4th fret of the 4th string, and then you also play the open strings, right? So it's, and then this is the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and then the 7th fret of the 3rd and 4th strings. And also, I want to do this picking pattern if I were you. It's kind of difficult. You could just play, which is also going to be hard. It's quite fast, right? And then this is probably the hardest part of the whole song. Actually, I don't know. This descending line. Oh, yeah, man, that's that jazz theory song. Here's this chord. 7th fret of the 2nd string, 5th fret of the 3rd string, 7th fret of the 4th string. And then I play all the open strings right after that. Or, yeah, you can play all of them. Or maybe just the top 3, I don't know. This shape is the 5th fret of the bottom string, and then the 3rd and 4th string, and then I move it down by a fret. So, open, and then I hit the low string, so This picking pattern is crazy too, you should have learned this. Like, the right hand there is so hard, you know, so I would, if I were you, I would just play. Wait, what do I play? Wait, what do I play? Oh. Yeah, I would just play. Like, sorry. Here's what I would play if I were you. Kind of gets the same resolution without all the right hand bullshit. So, this is the 4th fret with this, like with the bottom string and the top 2 strings. And then I drop the lowest string, so now I'm just playing 0, and then the 4th fret on the 3rd and 4th string. And then this chord, which is on the 2nd fret, or the 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then 4th string, 4th fret, 4th string. God, that's a tongue twister. Sounds like that. So you go. And then this chord, which is the open 2nd string, and then the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So that sounds like. And then I play this little. You don't have to do that. You could just play. So, if I were you, I would play kind of simply like this. I'm trying to show you. So what I do on this B section is there's also a bar of 7 in here, on like the 3rd or the 2nd and 4th repetitions that I play it. So I do it 4 times. The whole B section sounds like this, and I'll point out the bars of 7 so you can understand it. And I'll play it at tempo with all the right hand stuff that you probably don't have to learn. 3, 4. Eight, 1. Seven, 1. See, we skip a beat there. 8, 1. And then going back to the A section is also a bar of 7. 7, 1. So all that means is that when we're playing this line, at the end where we go, the 2nd and 4th times we do it, we don't play all the open strings there. So we play. And instead of playing all the open strings, we go straight to the first chord of the progression. So the bar of 7 would sound like. And it kind of, catches you off guard. Oh, you know what I mean? It adds that little thing. Anyway, 5-7 back into the A. Now we're here again. But if I were you, I would play it like this. And I'm doing this kind of, I don't know, flamenco-y kind of slapping the string thing. You don't have to do that. If you're using a pick, you can use a pick. If you want to use your fingers all delicately, you could do that too. That's how I usually play it. You could also just kind of strum like that. You know. The outro section is pretty quick. It's pretty quick. This might be the hardest passage too. This passage is crazy. So, we do the break. So that's zero, 2, 4, 2, 0 on the 4th string, and then we go to the 4th fret of the 3rd string. You don't have to do the tappy thing. I think it's fun. If you have an extra string up there, you could find this note on one of your strings. I think it's a D flat or something. I don't know. Weird tunings break my brain. I can never understand them. So I would just do this. Ooh, my cable got dislodged. Yeah, if I were you, I'd play this. Or even if that's too fast, like. Take my hand. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do all the bullshit. I'll play. Like, to get that bass note in there. Which is ridiculous, man. That took me forever to learn. It's so crazy. Anyway, yeah, that's the tune. Wow, this is 12 minutes long. Okay, I guess I'll email this to you or something. Good luck, man. Let me know if you have questions. Obviously, because I'm playing on bass, the capo would be like the nut of your guitar. So when I say 2nd fret, you would play that here. You know what I'm saying? I play it up here because bass is, I don't know, I wrote it here for whatever stupid fucking reason. I was an idiot. But you would play it all down here. So you would play, like, your stuff would look like. But it would sound an octave higher. Okay, I love you. Bye.